Hey family, peace and love to my kings and my queens, my brothers and my sisters. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Greet you all with love and light of the Most High God, the infinite creator, source of all things, source within. I'm out here waiting to pick my daughter up, my little queen. She's a car rider. But anyway, while I'm out here waiting, I decided to speak on something that I feel we all should be mindful of, my brothers and my sisters, all right? At the end of the day, the choices are yours. This is something that I have learned, all right, due to having a spiritual awakening when it comes to relationships, okay? Now, please know I don't know everything, but I do know what I know, okay? Let me just say that based on my experiences. Family, please be mindful of the mate that you choose in your life. It is so important. Now, we all know some people come into our lives for a season and some for a lifetime. But nevertheless, people come into your life for a reason, all right? Many of them are coming to your life to help you to grow so you can progress and be that king and that queen for the next potential mate, all right? As far as you growing from your lessons, there are lessons in relationships that you need to grow from, all right? So you can be the best version of yourself. You can be the best version for your potential life partner, okay? Now, keep in mind, family, the person that that pique your attention, all right, that you're interested in. Keep in mind, make sure it's someone, family, that you and that person have something in common, all right? And I ain't talking about just one thing in common. Make sure you and that person have a lot in common to where you are at least compatible, okay? There's nothing worse than being someone, whether you're male or female, and you're coming to your spiritual awakening, you're having experiences, you're stepping outside the box, but your potential mate, shall I say, whether it be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, maybe spouse, whatever, and they cannot relate to you. That person is supposed to be your best friend, but you can't even go to them and talk to them about non-experiences that you're having because they ain't trying to hear it. They're not having no experiences, so they look at you like you're crazy. They want you to shut up, you know, uh, keep being normal to them, as far as speaking their language, they don't want you speaking in a way that intimidating to them because they can't see what you're seeing. They can't relate to what you're going through. So just with that alone, you're not compatible. You know what I mean? You can't even go to your mate and talk about, your experiences. Fear to losing your mate, fear to your mate seeing you in a different light, and that light is not so positive. They're questioning, I don't know, I don't know about this. That's why it's good to, if you are someone who's not in a relationship, try to find you someone that you are compatible. All right, it's so important. You don't have to be compatible with everything, but with those things that you feel that's important to you. Verbally, we all should be able to use our voice, all right, to speak, to communicate. It's very important communication. You should be able to express yourself with your significant other, all right. Express your thoughts, all right. Express what's going on with you mentally, what's going on with you emotionally. You get them going with this. You should be able to express that with your partner. But if you feel like you have to hold back because you're worried about, the outcome of how your partner, thinks about you because they cannot relate, shall I say, it's going to be a problem. Because see, what's going to happen is you're going to, for instance, if you are a male and you're starting to awaken and your significant other is a female, all right, that you consider your queen, just saying. But she has not awakened yet, and it's okay. She's where she needs. She's okay where she needs to be. Okay, she's just not ready yet. but you are where you're at, and you can't even relate. You can't even go to her expressing your thoughts and your experiences with her, because she's gonna start side-eyeing you, looking at you some type of way, and maybe even start thinking of you in some type of way, and maybe even start questioning your relationship, because she's gonna feel like you're cuckoo, and you know how people say, "Oh, she crazy, he crazy," put you in that category, and maybe think twice about your relationship. You don't want that. But it's very sad that you can't go to her and express yourself. But then you can meet another sister out here who can relate to you, and she will start being your confidant, because you will start going to her, with your, experiences. She can relate because she's seeing what you're seeing. She's experiencing what you're experiencing. You get what I'm going with this. It goes both ways. Whomever your partner is, it goes both ways. You'd be surprised. I don't care if you do have somebody in your life, you will start to bond with that person, because y'all have something in common, all right? And you're very compatible in a lot of areas that's important to you, okay? Compatibility is number one in a relationship. And you definitely want somebody not only love you, but who understands you, okay? And who love you for you, and, who gets you, period. Now, if you're in a relationship already and you have awakened and you're already with your significant other, be your husband, your wife, your life partner, and you're noticing a change in you that you're not seeing in your partner, it can be a problem if you let it be a problem. All I can suggest is, reach out to your partner, and I still feel you still should be able to express yourself, your thoughts. But if you feel like that person is looking at you some type of way, like they want you to shut it, because you're coming off crazy, you're coming off, how can I say, like you need some meds, I suggest you shut it down real quick. And just only seek those that are experiencing what you're experiencing. It's sad to, I hate to say it, but then that can still cause a problem in a way. If you let it be a problem, but it can cause a problem if you tend to bond with those who are compatible as far as your life experiences, and these experiences you cannot even relate with your own partner. That's very sad. That's why I say seek those who are spiritually like-minded, like yourself. Seek to be with those who gets you. All right. It's nothing like having that best friend who gets you, and y'all both might not be on the same level spiritually, but you're both are having an experience, and that's all that matters. My experience not to be your experience, but I know what I'm experiencing, and you know what you're experiencing. The point is, let's love each other, let's support each other. If you're with a partner that's not able to support you, why are you with them? If you're with a partner that when you are expressing, your fears and your experiences, and they can't relate, but instead of them being like they can't relate, but they still love you and they're supporting you, that's one thing. But a lot of people fear what they don't understand, and they don't want no parts of it. All right, they don't want no parts of the taboo stuff, shall I say? That stuff that they feel like. It's another word I want to use, but I can't think of it right now. But if it's not in the box, all right, they don't want to hear it. All right, because they can't relate, and it's not part of their programming. All right. So be mindful, family. I know people are caught up in looks, but still, attraction is everything, still go by, you and that person, if you're someone that is currently single, set your intentions to the universe that you want to meet somebody that you and that person are compatible, all right? And that person might not even come in a package that you would like for them to come in. They might not look the way you want them to look, but you are compatible. And that's everything, and you could be yourself. You could be true to thyself with that person, and they love you unconditionally because they understand you and they can relate to you. In this walk, it can be very lonely. Many of you know that, we have, some of you have parents you can't even go to, because they don't understand. They look at this stuff as new age, all right? And a lot of people just don't want to hear it, They feel like you might be caught up in some cult mess, And there is a lot of cultish stuff that is going on out here, but we're not talking about that. Man, if you know what I'm talking about, we're talking about the changes going on with you, all right? as within, so without. We're talking about the changes that's going on with you as far as you start to awaken, as far as you hearing these ringing in your ears, as far as, your body vibrating, as far as you seeing your higher self, as far as you communicating your higher self, as far as you get to the place where you can channel, you can go within yourself and you're seeing, hold on, family. All right. It was a spider in my ride and I didn't want to get bitten, shall I say. So, anyway, I'm going to open my door. Hold on. I don't want to make these videos long, but I'm just trying to make a point, family. Look at that sun. Look at that sun. Y'all see my vibrational energy signature, the colors that I'm giving off? I know you see it. You can't make this up, family. You can't make this up. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is just be mindful because, we all know looks fade in time, okay? It's all about the heart. But even so with the heart, you want to get with somebody that you are compatible. It's so important, all right? Because you're thinking about someone you want to be with for the rest of your life, your lifetime partner, okay? There's nothing worse with being in a relationship and you still feel alone. Let me say that again. It's nothing worse than you're being in a relationship, but you still feel alone. And I'm going to say this real quick, and then I'm going to end this video. What I've learned is vibration is everything. There are times when you can attract someone that's matching your vibration, all right? We know this to be true. But it's also when you're with someone, at that time y'all vibration might be on the same level, shall I say, all right? They're matching your vibration. All of a sudden, whatever changes that's going on with you, all right, because you're working on yourself, your vibration start to increase. I don't know what it is about vibration, but the people that is intended to be in your life for a lifetime or for a reason, somehow I'm noticing if it's not in your life path for this person to potentially be in your life, they will end up being dropped. I got to move up real quick. Hold on, family. I'm going to repeat myself real quick. Let me say it again so many of you have ears to hear. You can meet somebody in whatever stage you are, whether you low vibration or high vibration, whatever the case may be, all right? And there are different levels to these vibrations. So just because you noticing your vibration starting to increase, that's fine and dandy, but there's still levels to that because the higher your vibration is, which determines the reality that's been projected outwardly, all right? But when you meet that person, you also, for whatever reason, when your vibration starts to change, all right, which changes your reality out here, all right, that person that you are with in the present, all of a sudden, it's like they would end up being erased out of your life. Something will happen to where the universe will just remove them from your life for whatever reason. For whatever reason. I don't know why this happens, but it does. You were once here together. Now you are moving up here. They're still down here. And, I don't know if, it's like all of a sudden, something will happen in that relationship will cause you to separate. All right? And sometimes it just happens overnight. Okay? Why? I don't know. It is what it is. Okay? I can do another video talking about this.